And I didn't hit record. Okay. Hi, Rachel. How are you?
Hi, I'm
You
good. How are
you
you?
wanted the library, right?
Yes.
And I was like, I'm gonna hit record because I don't remember. I don't remember who wanted library. And we were just starting. So when you go to your A to Z tab, you can scroll through to the library. And I was just saying how they've changed this since the last time I actually pulled up this tab for the library. So it's the Torreyson Library. But they now nicely give you this little tutorial. Oh gosh, look at all these people that are popping in today. I'm so excited. Um, so they nicely give you this step by step on how to search. It did not used to look like this. I was actually very pleasantly excited and surprised. So at the top, they have a catalog search, your books, your DVDs, and your music. So they separate it out a little bit more for you. And then again, at the bottom, they separate for academic search, ProQuest, or A to Z databases. And then they give you a step by step. So if you need to get more involved on if you know exactly the title, author search, keywords. Keywords are usually what you're going to do when you're searching for an article. So if you know you want phonemic awareness, or if you want phonemic awareness and dyslexia, like those are the keywords that you're going to type in, right? So I'm going to come back up to the top, and we're just going to go to academic search complete. It's going to actually let me click on it. There we go. And it looks like this, and it looks a little overwhelming, but I promise it's not. So you just start typing in here. And so I'm just going to type in phonemic, if I can spell it correctly, awareness. And then sometimes you can separate them like this. Sometimes you have to put them all in the same thing at the top. Sometimes you have to put them here and dyslexia. Now, your articles need to be peer reviewed. Okay, so you want to check peer reviewed. You want more than the abstract, so you're going to leave all open, but they can be an academic journal. They can be, you can, well, you really don't want a blog entry, but I would say academic journal is going to be your best bet. Okay. And you're really going to want just English. For your academic language. And then you just hit search. Well, there we go. And then it gives you a myriad of choices. And you can basically scroll through and click on whichever one looks interesting to you. It may not be the first one. It may not be the second one. And then typically what I do is based on the title, dyslexia, what reading teachers need to know, or maybe this one sounded great to me. Is this something that I might want to read more about? Or the validity of the battery of phonemic and orthographic awareness. Like I would open it up, and I'm not going to read the whole article here necessarily, but what I do before I decide to save this article, I read the abstract. And if I have access to anything else, I'll read a little bit more of it. But if that abstract gives me enough information, I'll then save the rest of the article. That's how I chose my articles.
And Sherry, there's no like date window.
Anything over 10 years old, typically they say is old research, but really if you look at the science of reading, it's all encompassing really at this point, because some of that research is pretty old. So, and if you're doing an article critique, you would look at the validity of that research. You know, is it too old? Right? and why, if you're critiquing that article. So,
Thank you.
mhm. So like this one was done in 2008, but it may still be very relevant, right? Because we're still talking about phonemic and orthographic awareness right now. It's very valid, I would say. And you don't have to click back on your search bar at the top. You can just hit result list and it sends you straight back. Oh gosh. Okay. And you will get, oh gosh, I was trying to see if it would take me to the bottom. I don't, how many did it say that I got? Oh, let me move you over to the side. Hold on. Oh, did it tell me how many I got? It didn't. But I did get from 1993 to 2023. So you can even shorten your range.
It says you got 95.
Oh, it
says
did. Where
search
is that?
150 of 95. At the
Oh,
top,
thank you at the top. I'm like, I don't see where it is. Thank you.
you're welcome.
But you can shorten your range too. So do you see the date over on the left? You can shorten your range. So I just shortened it to 2009 to 2023. You can shorten your date range too to give you more relevant information. And again, that peer reviewed is still checked because we checked that at the beginning. And if we open, did y'all have any questions before I get off of that? I'm sorry. Sometimes I move too quickly. Did y'all have any questions on that one? Do you want me to search anything else for you? Or is that kind of self-explanatory? The other one, the ProQuest looks the same when you search. Okay. And then if you go to Google, I was just going to show you what Google Scholar looks like. You can just type in your topic again. And again, you can do a custom range. You can kind of select your dates a little bit. Review articles, which is going to be the peer reviewed. That's the way they do it. And again, if you find an article, let me see if there's one. Let me just click on this one and see if that one gives it. Oh, so that one is available. So that one you don't have to pay for to get access to. And these are good. The Science Direct, that's peer reviewed. And you don't have to pay to get access to those, but sometimes you do. So if you click on it and you have to pay to get access to, just go back and copy and paste the title and put it in that search engine for the library. And then you can request, and typically within 24 hours, you'll have an email from the library that you have access to it. They're usually really quick. I think the longest I had to wait one time was like 3 or 4 days because it was coming from a completely different university. So, but that was just kind of one of those things I just had to wait for. There anything else about how to find peer-reviewed articles? Those are 2 really great resources. The library is probably your best bet if there's articles that you just have to request access to, but most things are, you don't. Sorry. What else can I answer about finding articles? How to pick them, how to pick a topic, how to go through that. I know that it may be something new for y'all to do. But y'all got lots of time, I promise.
Did you say that we could pick 4, or did you say we could pick more than 4? I mean, I know it's in the syllabus. I
It's,
just,
so it's 4 articles and you can do 2 topics with 4 articles.
okay,
Mhm.
thank you.
You're welcome. There any other questions? What other questions do we have tonight since we all popped on?
I don't have any.
Oh, I have a question. Sorry.
Okay. No, you're
Um,
good.
I was looking at, where's my notes? Where's my notes? Where are my notes? Mary Jane, oh, I couldn't find Mary Ann Wolf on the videos that you, for, I think it was reading,
Oh, yeah. And sometimes they rearrange things on me. so-
and it was alphabetical, and I found the other W's, but I'm like, okay, did I miss her? And you want us to listen to all the videos in that series for that particular speaker?
The ones that I highlighted for sure, you know what,
Okay.
that happened last semester too. They were like, I can't find, I had to go in there and find it. I may have to go in there. Sometimes Reading Rockets rearranges.
Okay,
Yeah, it happens.
okay. I thought it was the net list behind the wheel, but I don't think.
No, and you know what? It does happen every now and then.
Okay,
Yeah, so no, I'll go in there and try to find it. And if I can find the specific link, I'll upload it. So yeah, I'll work on that.
perfect. Thank you.
No, thank you for letting me know. Okay.
Sorry, I'm still working. I have kids still texting me and trying to do Zoom meets tonight because,
Oh,
that's the
so-
life of the charter school. Yay, me.
So
They're
fun
like,
for
oh, well, I'm just
you.
going to Zoom you tomorrow. And I'm like, yeah, tomorrow is an absolute no. Okay, so we were talking about the articles for our final project, right?
Yes.
Okay, and it was 4 topics